taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
You look at this Steeler defense.
Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10?
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race.
He's on his way.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there.
With his fourth rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Johnson's got it complete. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 15-yard line.
Here's second and 8.
They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll look to throw.
That's swung out wide to Harris.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that will bring up second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw again.
That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And that one too wide and incomplete. The Steelers at a disappointing 0-4 through the first month of the year. It's been really a lost first month of the season, that's for sure.
And they still believe they have potential. They still believe they're a good team. But they have to absolutely start showing it right now. 0-4? That doesn't even sound right to them. But let's face it, you are what your record says you are until you break out of it.
This is Donnell with the ground. He's got room at the... And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see side of his face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around with a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Now, this defense for the Ravens very strong in that victory a week ago.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
Back to throw again. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
These two teams met in Baltimore, you might remember, earlier in the year with the Ravens winning that game. So if they can win here in Pittsburgh, they'd be able to claim the season sweep. 2nd and 10. Jackson. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own 41-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's got his tight end Fairmouth over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they're going to get him. They bring it down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
Second and long. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Again, it's Johnson.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they're going to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And ultimately, this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but boy, he showed off that make-you-miss ability that certainly is in his arsenal. They go play action with Jackson. Roberts has it. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion.
This is caught inside the 15. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Rashad Bateman.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Tucker now for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
The score, Ravens 14, Steelers 3. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Quick.
Jackson. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground
through the air. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker now to add the point after. And it's 21-3.
Makes the score Ravens 21, Steelers 3. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run again with Harris. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
Off the RPO, he completes it. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Now 3rd and 5.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh, Marcus.
He's got a man complete.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
3 yards. That's good for the Steelers. 1st down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
At the 31-yard line.
Back to throw.
Oh,
Open man, that's the tight end flyer
took some
move.
hands up.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
A great effort there with an amazing diving catch.
And the Steelers get a bit closer.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it makes the score 21-10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Chidobe Aluzie with a pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. On play action, they'll throw.
He's got his tight end Fryermuth right side.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The end result, 21 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to second and 15. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris with career touchdown number 70. And the Steelers have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Jackson now on second and 10.
That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Just need a yard here. Second and 1.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Yeah, okay.
A great play there.
So, let me get someone
On his
tomorrow.
way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Ravens are able to widen their advantage. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked this about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Steelers 17. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
At the 34-yard line.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. Back to throw here. Complete, finding Donnell. And in for the Steelers touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Steelers are back within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 28-24 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
On first down, Peck. And he's got room.
And that's going to be another first down. Good running for him to start the drive. This one, 11 yards.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Partner, it's not often that I expect running backs to eclipse 100 yards in back-to-back games, but he left 100 way behind last week. I think he's going to do it again. I'm expecting 150 or more.
And last week, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
This is Donnell with the grab. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Now a 2nd and 2.
bring up 3rd and 1. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Let's go.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Well, that was big right there because they're the bottom 5 in the league in converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Throw left side going to be taken in by Harris. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. It's Najee Harris now on back-to-back plays with a catch. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. He gets this one to Johnson. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Now, that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
They'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Back to throw again. That's swung out wide to Harris. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within a point.
Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
Out of the end zone comes Johnson.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
I don't know about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. But to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
This 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. That escapes
What?
the sack. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Slot man moves right.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down.
Solid stiff one. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles, gain some additional yardage.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now back to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
Well, they showed a
Why did he come across the
had the
screen?
backfield empty and lined the running back out to the left. Plenty for the quarterback to process both pre and post snap, but he was able to find his man, and it turns into a big play.
Finding Harris on back-to-back plays.
Touchdown! Najee Harris, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Steelers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
They'll try and throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. The quick slant, good for 8 and a first. Here's Jackson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
To number 33. 8 yards.
2 yards to go. 2nd down.
And 2 at the 50-yard line.
They go play action with Jackson.
That's going deep for Bateman. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Still going. They can't stop him. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard.
He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Ravens are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd.
Justin Tucker as a kickoff for Baltimore.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win.
Oh, let it
Nice
go.
job there, seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Play action. It's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, he had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sign of relief.
Tucker's kick is good, and they have regained the lead. So golden field position there is squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to pull the playmakers together. Say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Out route, and he connects with Firemouth.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Moving it to the right side, Johnson. And getting this just shy of midfield. Sliding at the 49. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
They'll look to throw here.
That's going to be caught by Pickens.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, good pass.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 30. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll drop to throw.
Thank you.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this 3rd quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there on every play, doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got him moving downfield, but that's a play where he just shouldn't have thrown the football, and that ultimately could wind up costing him the ball game.
And they will not have time to get another play. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he returns this to the 22.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. Pickens is there on the crossing route. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Oh, shit. That hurts.
Back to throw. A short one there to Fryermuth. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And quickly they get to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Ravens' 44-yard line.
2nd and 1. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Now Jackson. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game.
Enjoy your team,
moves to 17.
Steelers 35. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I have to get used to this other click-clack in the house, man. What the hell is that noise?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And they're going to speed things up here.
10 yards on the pickup.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now here's another carry for Harris. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
That's good for us Steelers.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
3rd and 2.
And they'll send Pickens in motion right here. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
to throw again. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Well, this defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they played this entire game? Not only have they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick 6s, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
Steelers 35. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll set up to throw.
That's complete to his tight end, Fryermuth.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He's got this to Pickens.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. In motion, the tight end. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They run for it with Harris. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Najee Harris
Taking it in from 4 yards out.
and the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
And now the Steeler offense staying out there, and they'll go for 2. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Roquan Smith.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They'll run on first down. Peck, they're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Peck, And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. On the option right is Jackson. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now back to throw. And now here's another interception.
Picked up by Jalen Armour-Davis.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Baltimore, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, the calendar changed October didn't help.